Welcome back to another Overwatch League recap. Today, we have the Shanghai Dragons playing off against the Chengdu Hunters. Chengdu already sought revenge after a sweep back in Week 3 of Stage 1. The Hunters already won their first two matches of Stage 2, and the Dragons simply looked to gain some sort of momentum, as they dropped both of their matchups in Week 1. Starting off on Lijiang Tower, on one of the quicker maps of this series, Shanghai dominated without giving a single inch to Chengdu. Gamzu and Ameng both opened on Hammond as expected, and Gamzu emerged with dominance. Gamzu had one elimination on Ameng and two eliminations in another fight on round 1. Round 2 may have even been more impressive, as the Dragons avoided a Chengdu flip. Elsa came down on Shanghai with an EMP, but a well-timed placement of Gamzu's mines right before would stall long enough to get the team back to the point. Ding would also be crucial on this map, providing 18 eliminations while on Pharah. On the second map of the series, Paris, with an unexpected twist, the Hunters provided an incredible defense opening up the 2CP map. It became Jinmu's turn to provide the Pharah pressure, giving 9 final blows in Chengdu's full hold. On Paris alone, the Hunters would collect over 19,000 damage as a team, proving how much pressure was provided. The Dragons didn't have an answer on Paris, regardless of offense or defense. The Hunters only needed one quick push to cap the round and tie the series by taking this map 1-0. In one of their best maps so far, the Dragons provided a roller coaster of emotions on King's Row. Youngjin dominated on Shanghai's defensive round to start, garnering plenty of hooks for close-range blasts on the Hunter support line. With almost returning the full hold, the Hunters awoke from their slow play. Jinmu found a small opening and capitalized on a Dragon Blade that would kill 3 Shanghai players. Chengdu would continue to push, but ultimately would find their end just before the finish due to Ameng's overly aggressive playstyle not completing the map. Similar to the Hunters on Paris, the Dragons faced almost no pressure on their attack. DM clapped eliminations again and again, opening on Hanzo and making it look easy. Shanghai would be halted for the first time just under 5 meters from the final point, as Yang Xiaolong in his debut moved to McCree for easy and quick damage. The Dragons used 4 ultimates in the final fight, which led to a full push for the finish. In the Zenyatta matchup, Luffy was dominant against Kyo, totaling over 4,200 damage, 4,100 healing, and 2,100 damage amplified with the Discord Orb. In a wild finish to the night on Junkertown, the Dragons kicked off the final map, making it look too easy. With Ding opening on Bastion, the DPS player melted players with the help of Luffy's Matrix Amplifier, in only 3 fights to reach point B. Chengdu got hot as they rattled off 3 quick eliminations on the high ground. However, in response, Geguri would provide one of the most impressive map performances of her so far this season, placing bomb after bomb perfectly. In a fight that saw an advantage to the Hunters, the Frog Queen caught Chengdu off guard and gathered a quick elimination, which would lead to a full push with over 2 minutes still left in the time bank. In the Hunters' final attack of the night, it was dominant as well, just not as much as Shanghai's. Jinmu took his turn on the Bastion, taking 3 Dragons down to cap the second point, without a Matrix. In one of the most thrilling plays of the night, Geguri and Gamzu comboed ultimates in a fashion that fans dreamed of seeing all season. While Gamzu was stuck in a Graviton Surge, he laid down a surprising Earth Shatter that caught almost all of the Hunters in the final underneath passage. Geguri instantly let off a self-destruct, erupting in 3 beautiful eliminations. In Chengdu's final push, it looked like they would prevail and force Shanghai into extra rounds, but Youngjin had other ideas, as he switched from Baptiste to Bastion to melt the Hunters and keep them off the point for the Shanghai win. In a match that seemed to take a 180 in at least 3 different instances, the complex compositions of the Dragons are what seem to have led to victory. It seems that with every match in Stage 2, Shanghai is comfortably moving away from the GOAT's lineup and into a style that is much more their own.